Finally today, Nebraska is a leader in cattle, corn, and soybeans, but the state's dairy industry does all right too. In the most recent stats from USDA, 1.4 billion pounds of milk was produced each year. And 2021 marks the 135th anniversary of the Nebraska State Dairy Association. Market Journal's Maddie McIntosh spoke with Executive Director Kris Bousquet to learn more.
More than 100 dairy farms call Nebraska home. The Nebraska State Dairy Association, or NSDA for short, was created to promote growth and sustainability for these dairies and the industry as a whole.
So the Nebraska State Dairy Association is a state trade association developed by the dairy farmers over 135 years ago. This year we're celebrating our 135th anniversary. And basically what we do is we work on the farmers' behalf to grow the industry in Nebraska, as well as lobby and advocate for anything that might be of interest of the dairy farmer. We are proud to work on behalf of the Nebraska dairy farmer, and that's kind of what we do for them.
This year, the annual NSDA convention will take place on March 18th in Columbus, Nebraska at the Ramada Inn. The day will be filled with educational talks, industry updates, and chances to connect with fellow producers.
It roughly starts around 9:30 when our vendors exhibit. 10:30 we've got our first educational session of the day, which is going to be on transition. And so we're going to have a dairy farmer, Bill Teal, as well as Luke Teal and Scott Teal, discuss their firsthand experience about transitioning and just some of their School of Hard Knocks learnings. Moving into the afternoon, we're going to have our dairy checkoff update, and they're going to discuss growing dairy demand in a global pandemic, which is obviously something that's never been done before, and it's extremely difficult. So we're going to learn a lot about what they've done over these past few months. Governor Ricketts is going to be coming at 1:30 to give remarks about how him and his staff are working towards growing the dairy industry and the agriculture sector altogether. And then we have probably our most popular event, which is the ice cream social. All you can eat ice cream starting at 3:30. And once you grab your bowl of ice cream, we'll invite you in to check out the Nebraska Dairy Princess presentation. So that'll be happening shortly after the ice cream social gets kicked off.
The convention will conclude with an awards banquet and will feature keynote speaker Krista Harden, CEO of the U.S. Dairy Export Council. Kris says the dairy industry hasn't been easy lately, but the NSDA will continue to fight for its farmers throughout the coming years.
You know, things are tough, and I think every sector of agriculture is experiencing that. And so we are really putting our foot on the gas pedal when it comes to growth and development of market competition. So we are actively out recruiting dairy processors across the country to move to Nebraska to help diversify the farmers' markets. So it's one thing that we're really proud of, and one thing that we're going to keep working for our farmers going forward.
Reporting for Market Journal, I'm Maddie McIntosh.